Hi everyone, I'm Ray and welcome to my kitchen. This is going to be a pretty quick video today, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to incorporate pesto into different dishes. And if you saw my pesto video, you know that I suggested mixing pesto with like broccoli and cauliflower. This is one of my favorite things to do because it kind of just takes, you know, the cauliflower and the broccoli to the next level. And so you're still getting all the vitamin and minerals that are from this beautiful cruciferous vegetables, but we're adding to it with some of the kale pesto. And the seasonings and the flavor of the kale pesto, it pairs beautifully with the broccoli and the cauliflower. So I've already meal prepped my broccoli and cauliflower, meaning that I've already steamed it. So this goes so quick because this is literally just a reheat. And I just want to show you how fast this comes together. So let's get the stove started here. And I'm just gonna go on a medium heat. And I'm gonna put a little bit of organic vegetable broth in the bottom, just a very little bit, just because I don't want a dry pan for this. And I'm going to add, I had about a cup of cauliflower, so we're gonna put that in. And I've got about a cup of broccoli, so we're gonna put that in. And I'm gonna put the lid on this just for a few minutes and let it kind of steam up and reheat. And then we'll be back to add the pesto. Okay, so this has been reheating for just about 5 minutes. There's very little moisture left in the pan, so we are now going to add the pesto. And again, the pesto was also meal prepped. I made it for a stuffed mushroom recipe that I was making, so it makes the recipe go even faster. And so I'm adding just about 2 tablespoons, I guess. And I turned the heat off because there's olive oil in the pesto, and I don't really want to cook the olive oil, although you can heat it up to about 350 degrees. So the goal here is to just get the pesto kind of all over the broccoli and all over the cauliflower without destroying the broccoli and cauliflower, you know, without mushing it. We've got everything mixed in here and it is smelling delicious. So let me get a little bowl and put some in a bowl so we can have a taste. Oh, you know what? Let's add some seasonings first, sorry. So this is just a little pinch of the soffritto seasoning. This is the Trader Joe's seasoning that I love so much. And we're just gonna put a little tiny bit of that seasoning in here just to give it a little extra spice. But there is some of it actually in the pesto already. So you really don't need to add anything. I just like the soffritto, so. Ooh. And even though the heat is turned off, that is still pretty hot. Let's let it cool for a minute. If you haven't checked out the pesto recipe, click on over to the pesto video because it's super easy to make. And the beauty of it is it doesn't have as much oil as a store-bought. A lot of the pestos that you're gonna see in the store, they're gonna have canola oil in them, and you really wanna try to stay away from canola oil. So I'm not gonna go into a big rant on oil here, but if you wanna read more about it, I'll put a link below to the blog that I wrote about seed oils, and you can go over to my website and check it out. Okay, let's see how this tastes. So the beautiful thing about this pesto is it does have the cheesy flavor. It also has a little bit of lemon flavor, and that is really nice on the broccoli and the cauliflower. And it just takes this to a whole new level. It's almost like a cheesy cauliflower broccoli. It's so delicious. You gotta try this. And look how fast it was. I mean, my broccoli was already cooked, as was my cauliflower. My pesto was already made. This is the beauty of meal prep. Now you just put it together on the stove and you have this delicious, this is a meal. I mean, I'm gonna be full. Bon appetit, everybody.